Now, there don't seem to be too many videos out here, or out there, I should say, on YouTube of this machine in any detail or in-depth beyond just basically Sanitaire's own demo videos and some videos from companies, commercial supply companies that are trying to sell it, really. So what this is the Sanitaire Clean Air Bagless Upright. This is basically based on the old Eureka WhirlWind Litespeed, and they've been selling this under the Sanitaire brand for quite a number of years now. This is basically the newest revision of it that just replaced the original. The previous one to this was black. They've basically gone through 3 color changes. The original ones, like around the time they were still being sold as Eurekas under the Litespeed brand, were red, very similar to this. The entire machine was red. They had the headlight and everything like that. Then the black ones came out that have been around for years and years that dropped the headlight. Entire machine was black. The bin was a kind of like a very dark smoked black looking plastic. You could barely see through it, I should say. And now comes this. So this one has been cheapened even farther. Instead of just dropping the headlight, where there used to be a filter cover over the outside of this, they basically just cut that away, and the filter fits direct into the side of the body of the machine, which I'm not too fond of. When I ordered, I thought I was ordering, the listing that I ordered from still showed the original black machine, and they were discounting it and didn't have many in stock, so I thought I was going to be getting a black one. I got the red instead. The color I didn't think I was going to like, but it's actually kind of grown on me. The things that I really don't like is just how cheap it's gotten with, like, removing that cover to just put that filter on the outside like that. So the reason why I got these is we had a lot of Litespeeds that have come into work, and I've been really impressed with how well these machines actually work. They always seem to pull up a lot of grit and all kinds of crap out of our carpeting at work, despite the fact that the brush roll has ridiculously soft bristles on it. So I'll flip this on and agitates so well it actually pulled itself away from me. So, the thing that really impressed me when I first pulled this out and used it for the first time is just how quiet this machine is. It's under Sanitaire's Quiet Clean line of machines, but it's really quite shocking in all reality how quiet this machine actually is. The only problem that I've noticed with this, and a friend of mine kind of warned me of this before I even purchased it. If you hear the brush roll as this winds down, the bearings already sound like crap in it. And that's partially my own fault, partially the machine design, and it shows kind of how crappily designed the end caps are sealed as well on this. I went through basically my whole entire house not too long ago with Capture and cleaned the carpets with Capture because that's really my preferred method of doing it. And I use this to clean up the bulk of the Capture because This pleated filter actually traps and keeps quite a bit of fine dust and everything like that for a bagless system out of the motor, and this machine just cleans well, period. So I knew I could, count on it to pull up a lot and not really clog itself or damage the machine too much. But the brush roll bearings are already sounding horrible now after that, so I'm a little bit disappointed there. But otherwise, it's a really high quality machine. You've got a great long, very stretchable hose in traditional Litespeed fashion. The only thing that I can really complain about is, and this is Eureka for you, they either have the best tools ever or it's crap. The dusting brush and everything like that kind of sucks. And so, as far as the tools that come on it, I mean, they're bad to use, and this hose also falls victim to, while it is incredibly, incredibly long, it's very easy to get it to constrict with really any tool, especially like the way this dusting brush is set up with how narrow it is, kind of kills it, because it just causes the hose to completely constrict to the point of nearly being unusable. So that's the biggest problem. But for the price point this machine comes in at and what it really competes with, and the fact that you have Eureka's pretty excellent as usual HEPA exhaust systems, this machine is pretty hard to beat if you want something that will last well, be easy to maintain, be it in commercial or home use. This is a pretty damn good little machine. I think I paid around $220 for mine, and it's got a really long commercial grade cord, basically. It's fairly light for how well built it is, and it's really just a pleasure to work with. Only thing that I really don't like, and this goes for a lot of Eureka's canister setups, I wish, because there are models that use either a similar filter or similar setup to this that have a plastic shroud around the filter, much like the way my Elite Rewind does. I really wish that had that, because no matter where I use my machines, I generally encounter a lot of lighter, kind of fluffier materials, be it, lint, carpet fuzz, human hair, pet hair, whatever, and it tends to stick to that. It's just straight to the filter, kind of like a magnet. So that's about the only thing I would really change, because not having that type of crap on there just makes it a lot easier to clean the filters with another machine. But again, otherwise very solidly built, quiet, incredibly quiet, has some of the best airflow that I think you'll really see on a clean air machine, and a wide, long stretch hose that I think you would have a pretty hard time clogging.